What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. What's up? Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody is doing well. As you come in, if you can hit that like button as you walk in the door, that would be absolutely splendid. Let me get my shout outs. Look at all this green in the room. Yana, Tracy, Miss Sharon, Marilyn, Lady V, all my members. Yes, y'all were the first ones in the room. Yes. Hey, Katora. Hey, Cams, boo. Listen, I talked to El Teddy, baby. I get it. I mean, I wanted to help, catch up with you, but I understand. Listen, we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. Hey, China White. Hey, Cool Gamer, Brandon, Creative Diva. Hey, Kishwar, Mr. Grain. Hello, everybody. What Miss Bay thing? Kasmine, some more members in the house. Hey, KK. KK, were you here the other day when I was saying I need, I'm going to look for that email you sent me, but I'm going to try to make the reservation sometime this week. Well, sometime this week for dinner when we come to Vegas. I'm trying to get this Vegas thing all the way hooked up, honey. Hey, Candy. What's up, Earl? Hey, C. Golden, another member. Hey, Shad. Hey, Boo. Authentically Young, another member. Hey, Trey Leche. What's going on? At least they're on time today. Who, me? You talking about me? Hey, Lafayette, Indiana. What's up, Robert? How you doing? What's up, Tracy? So I got both my Tracy's in the room. I got my producer. My producer's in the room. Yes. Hey, everybody. You said we had you cracking up last night on the whether you like it or not panel, child, because they are fools. They are fools. What's up, Lauren? She said, hey, Lipstick Queen and crew. What's up, Retro? Hey, boo. Here go my young rich skinny. Hey, girl. Monique clears it up. Listen, let me let Abby know. Abby might be on her way to class, but let me let Abby know I'm live, child. I really got to do a better job of letting people know when I'm live, child. I really do. Hold on. I got a whole members chat. Moderated chat on Instagram, and I never use it. I'm really bad about that. I really got to get my life together, y'all. Really got to get my life together. Okay, it is right there. Let me see. I'm live. Okay. Trying to do better, y'all. Trying to do better. Let my people know when I'm here. The new show starts at the Win. Let me know if y'all want to go. It's called Awakening. Okay, well, I'm going to say yes. So, shoot me the information. I'll see if we can fit it in our schedule. But I wouldn't mind going to a show because we already going to one show while we're there. But if we can get it where we fit in, absolutely. Is you gambling when you go to Vegas? I'm probably gonna do a little gambling. Abby's not a big gambler, and it's for her birthday, so I'm not gonna make her sit in the casino, for hours while I do a little gambling. But the thing about Vegas is that it's everywhere. What's up, Danny? Listen, I was just thinking about y'all, so I need to check on Danny. I haven't seen her in a while, and I got to check on her. Vegas, child, is gambling everywhere. So we're gonna go down to. I prefer to gamble when I really want to like gamble. I prefer to go to Old Hollywood. I was gonna say Old Hollywood, Old Vegas. The strip is cute. But I like going to like little hole in the wall casinos. That's where you win some money. I want some good money. The last time I was in Vegas down in Old Vegas, down in that area. I want a little. I didn't become a millionaire, but I want a little piece of change, little piece of change. So yeah. But I'm excited. I'm getting excited. When you plan a trip and it seems so far in the future, and then you be like, oh, shoot, that's only a couple of weeks from now. So I'm starting to get the juices flowing. So I'm ready to go. Yeah. So we're ready to do that. What was I going to say? It was something I was going to say. I totally lost my train of thought. Okay. Yeah, it was something I was going to say before I got into the stories, but oh well, I'll remember it, I guess. Yes, Fremont Street, that's it. I keep saying, Fremont Street. But if they done built up Fremont Street so much now, I don't even know if I want. I think I want to go deeper. I don't want to go too deep into Vegas, but a little deeper. But anyway, so you have found a good ticket price to Vegas? No, Lady V, because I waited too long to get I should have bought my ticket. Listen, I procrastinated, and my procrastination probably cost me about about $300. I should have bought my ticket 2 months ago, but I didn't. So it is what it is. I'm not going to say my friend showed me how to read cards while we were in Vegas, but I did leave with $2,000. Ooh, what's up, Xavier? Hey, boo. But no, I did not, Lady V. I should have bought the ticket when I first saw it, but it's whatever. But yeah. So moving on, because I don't even want to think about it. I was so mad when I bought my ticket. I was mad at myself. I had nobody to be mad at but myself because I waited. I should have bought I should have bought my ticket probably as soon as I got back from France is when I probably should have bought that ticket, but I didn't. So anyway. Yeah, I know. I know they got the zip line and all kinds of stuff down at Fremont Street now. I know. And last time I went to Vegas, I don't think the zip line was there the last time I went to Vegas. I don't think so. But anyway, good evening, everyone. Vegas is my favorite adult place to visit. Casinos and shows. I used to live 2 hours away. Oh, well, yeah. I guess if that was your little playground 2 hours away, yeah, this will be like my fourth time going to Vegas. I think my fourth time. So, yeah. But, yeah, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. We're going to have a good time, child. We're going to have a good time. So, let's get into this. So, first of all, I have most of this. Hey, Duchess World. How you doing? And welcome. Duchess World, you a member? Okay, girl. Okay, welcome. I mean, not welcome, you're a member, but I'm just saying, I didn't see your name in a while. So welcome. I live in Vegas and hate is that this, oh Lord, not the hellhole. Hey, Lamont, what's up, boo? Mwah. Yes, honey, I'm traveling again. Listen, I have 2 more trips before the end of the year, and that is it. After I get back from Atlanta, I am keeping my happy tail right here. I'm not going nowhere to do nothing. Okay. I do not plan to go anywhere else this after I have Vegas and then Atlanta. And then I may drive up to Philly over the holidays to go see, one of my really close friends lives in Philly, and Niecy, she may be in Philly for the holidays because she has her other grandmother lives in Philly. So I may go to Philly before the end of the year, but that ain't nothing. That's, child, I don't even need to pack. I really don't even really need to pack nothing to go to Philly, child. Just put a change of clothes in a bag and pick up my toiletry bag and keep it moving. But child, I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna sit right here. Cause baby, I guess when I decided the outside was open, baby, I was outside. What's up, Nap Queen? So let's get into this. So first of all, let me get most of today's show is updates on stuff we've already talked about. But let me give you this update on Monique. First of all, let me say this. So last night, Monique went live. Monique Samuels, we talked about Monique Samuels from Love and Marriage DC, Real Housewives of Potomac, whatever. She went live last night to clear up the rumors that had got out about her and her husband separating, divorcing, whatever the situation is. Okay. And I was with. So what Monique said was this: you be in the cut, but listen. That's cool. I understand. Listen, I definitely understand. I be in the cut a lot. Okay, I stay in the clouds a lot when I'm in other people's chats. I get it, boo. So let me say this. She went live last night. Her and Chris, they were together, and essentially what she said was that her and Chris are working on their marriage, and he's in counseling, she's in counseling, and that a couple of nights out of the week, he or she stays at one of their other properties. They have multiple properties. We know they have that lake house, and I feel like they probably stand with the lake house, between the lake house, because I think the lake house is probably only like an hour and a half from Potomac. Maybe less than 2. I would say it's less than 2 hours. Because Monique has the Monday through Friday job, I feel like it's Chris that stays at the other home. But I don't know that to be a fact, y'all. That's just me, adding 2 and 2 and getting 4. They are not legally separated. They have not filed any paperwork, and nor are they looking to get divorced. They They are working on their marriage and they want their marriage to work. But for all intents and purposes, basically what you said was that y'all was separated. So technically, people weren't wrong. What's up, Diva Law? I mean, we playing with semantics. We weren't legally separated, but he's sleeping, or one of us is sleeping in a different home. We were separated, working on our own individual issues so that we could come back together and be stronger for our family. People were saying divorce, and I'm guilty. I was one of those people. I am guilty. I use the word divorce as well. But a lot of people said separated. And again, it sounds now with all that being said, I was with Monique. I said, dang, that's messed up. It sounded like either Ashley did a little too much talking, or maybe some other people around you was talking, blah, blah, blah. But guess what I just found out right before we went live, y'all? Child, they just started filming for Love and Marriage DC season 2. Ashley, Ashley, you know, that's on the show. Ashley, what's her? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Married to the DJ. It's my brain is just escaping me right now. She just posted on Instagram that this was their first week of filming. Y'all, somebody from production leaked that story because she said that they had to tell production, because obviously they had to let production know. Ashley Silver, thank you, baby. Child, this was, and I really, really hate to say that. Y'all know normally I'm quick to call something a stunt or call it publicity, but I didn't realize they had started filming. I did not realize they had started filming. Somebody from production leaked that. I do not believe Monique leaked it. I don't believe Monique leaked it. But I believe production. I believe somebody from production did. I absolutely believe somebody from production did. Because People Magazine, what's up, Face? People Magazine don't run with stories like that. Like, they're not that salacious. So when it was in People, that's what made everybody else comfortable to be like, oh, well, if People said it, right? Here we go again with the 4 storylines. Say that she already told everything, so how would it be a storyline? Storyline much? Nah, it was Monique. She was the woman. Young Rich just don't like Monique, y'all. The only reason why I say that I don't think Monique did it is because if Monique did it, I feel like Monique would have been more strategic, because you've gone live, you've given us the whole story. Now we have nothing, like, putting it out there that they're getting, all she had to say was, no, we're not getting divorced, and leave it at that. And then when the show rolled around, everybody would have been running to the show to get the story. What really happened, what didn't happen. So you really miss me facing me. You know what? We got to get it back together. We got to get the team. We got to get the team back together. Yeah, I'll get on that. People Magazine had to have right, Trey Leche. People Magazine don't run with stuff like that. So either it was Monique or Chris, which we know it ain't Chris, child. It was Monique or Chris, or it was production. Yes, bring the pot. Y'all miss Face and Meek. Look at that face. They love you. They miss you. Okay, we got to get the team back together. Didn't Ashley say she had lunch with Monique at BravoCon and got the information from her? Ashley said, from my understanding, what Ashley said was that Monique was going through a tough time. And then once the story broke and Monique denied it, Ashley doubled down and was like, yeah, nah, Monique did tell me that they were separated, so I don't know what you're talking about. But like I said, now that I found out that they filming, I'm like, oh, this, yeah. This for the show. As soon as she said she told production what was going on because they had to film in multiple locations, it screamed production leak. Yeah, I think it was production. I do not. It could have been Carlos. Now, but I don't. Only reason why I said if it were Monique, I just think Monique would have been ready and been more strategic. And I'm sure Carlos did not want her to do that live. I am certain. Because you told us everything. Like, I mean, people are still going to tune in to see how maybe like what you like make, but for the most part, you didn't gave us 80% of what we want to know. Whereas if you had just made the statement saying, if you had just like even that little Instagram post that she did where she showed her wedding ring, that was it. She could have left it at that. She honestly could have left it at that. And then all of us, I mean, the story would have died down. You know, it's just like anything else. The story would have died down. But as soon as they dropped that trailer for season 2, it would have all come back and we would have all been waiting to see what happened. Because you know that's what the whole trailer would have been about. It's probably still going to be about that. But they started filming this week. So now I'm like, I'm side-eyeing the whole thing, y'all. I'm going to be honest. I'm side-eyeing the whole thing at this point. But Monique cleared it up, child. Monique cleared it up. And she essentially confirmed that they are doing things separately, but they are not legally separated, and they are not intending to get divorced. They are trying to work on their marriage so they can stay together. She feels like she has so much to prove. We don't even care. It's the stunts and shows for me. Ooh, Meg. What if it was true, but when the story ran like wildfire and caused shock and awe, the higher up, so maybe Monique decided to milk it. Maybe. But anyway, that's that, child. So that's the update on that. And I'm going to be honest, child, I'm done talking about it. I'm done talking about it until Love and Marriage DC come back around and we start reviewing the show, child. What's the tea, Candace? Ain't no tea, child. Ain't no tea. The tea is that Monique said that they are living separately some nights out of the week. One of them is staying at one of their other houses, but they are working on their marriage. But the tea is they started filming Love and Marriage DC this week. So anyway, so that's that. The other update I have is yesterday we talked about JenShah. And I did a quick drop on it and everything else. And we talked about JenShah being uninvited from BravoCon. But she showed up in New York anyway, and that she allegedly crashed the after party, the VIP, after party. JenShah went on to deny it. JenShah said that she ain't crashed nothing, that she was actually getting paid to be at BravoCon. Let me see if I can find that tweet and I'll read it to y'all again. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, it is. JenShah responded to the people saying she was crashing parties and stuff, said, anyone believing I crashed anyone's party needs a reality check. I am the party. Also, I'm getting paid for BravoCon. Stop worrying about where I'm at. If I wasn't at your event, party, or panel, then it wasn't worth my time. Thank you for keeping my name in your mouth and trending. Now, she said she getting paid for BravoCon, but she didn't say she was getting paid by Bravo. So she maybe her management team set up meet and greets outside of the venues. Maybe she hosted parties and got paid for that. But according to Andy, and let me read this, child. You spoke on Jen leaving the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Child, she going to jail. According to Gibson Johns, he says this is on Twitter. This is from All About this. He's the Twitter the run All About anyway. Media person. Andy says that JenShah wasn't at the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City panel at BravoCon because once she pled guilty, it was the end of her engagement there. Which is what I said, that allegedly she was invited to BravoCon, but then she was uninvited when she pled guilty. That's what this says right here. Once she pled guilty, they didn't want you there. And he hopes to do a sit down with her because he has a lot of questions. Yeah, he want to do a sit down with her because he want to find out why in the world was you running around here talking about you was innocent and you was going to be proven innocent. And I'm sure behind the scenes, she said a whole lot of things behind the scenes to hold on to her job. Maybe they have to pay her because Bravo backed out of the event that was already signed. That might be true too. But I'm sure, listen, Bravo is a conglomerate. I'm sure that they have clauses in there, morality clauses or things of that nature. I'm sure that if they wanted to get out of uninviting her, and it's, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's probably an at will situation. Like all of those housewives were invited. You don't just get to show up to BravoCon and say I want to be on the panel. You have to be invited. So I'm sure that yes, she signed a contract and everything, but I'm sure that Bravo had a back door. Because at any point in time, I mean, it's not just the Housewives, that's BravoCon. So that's for all of these shows. That's, you know, the Southern Charms, the Below Decks, the Family, what's that? The all of their shows. So I'm sure there's a back door. Her sentencing is in December. Mm-hmm. I doubt between now and December. I mean, I shouldn't say that. If they're willing to pay her, she'll probably do it because at this point she need the money. But it'll be interesting to see if she gets to sit down. It's, you know, Up and Adam did a sit down with her. He did an interview with her a few months ago, and then she's, you know, once that's before she pled guilty, and she was, I'm innocent, I'm innocent, I'm innocent, I'm innocent. I just don't understand. When you know you guilty, just be quiet. Just shut your mouth. Anyway. Another update to a story. Jalen Rose's sister has spoken. So let me read y'all. We talked yesterday about Jalen Rose's sister, the squatter situation. Was she squatting? Was she wrong? Was he wrong? Should she have put him out? Should he have put... We talked about that. So let me read y'all. Let me read y'all what the sister had to say, child. Now, this was a post and delete. So she posted this on her Instagram and then she deleted it. But, you know, y'all can't move fast enough sometimes for the internet, okay? So let me read y'all. This is coming from the Jasmine brand. In a deleted Instagram post, Tamar Rose shared, "My mother passed away 20 months ago. I'm still grieving her loss. How dare you bring anybody in here to go into my mother's room?" I'm going to keep reading. Tamara, who claims she has been living in the house for almost 4 years, continued, "I'm your sister, grew up in the same house with you, took care of you, raised you. You would do this to me? You let these white people see you treat your sister this way with no conscious heart or soul. I've been bullied, threatened, taunted, harassed, disregarded, and disrespected us totally." That's how she wrote it down. Throughout the video, Jalen Rose is heard in the background telling his sister that she is squatting. Tamara fights back and retaliates that she rightfully lives in the home. She added, "This is what happens when you find your voice, decide to tell the truth. They are no longer protecting your abuser and no longer protecting your abuser." Now, I'm guessing she's saying that Jalen Rose is abusing her somehow. I don't know. She admitted, "I'm tired of being quiet. I'm tired of taking abuse in silence to maintain his public image, knowing he's been lying for the last 26 years. This man has rewritten our family history with his lies." Listen. Now, I don't know what lies she's saying he's telling, and I don't know what kind of abuse she's alleging that he did. But it's gonna be interesting. You say that your mother passed away almost 2 years ago, and you're still grieving her. I told y'all in that video, she said she wasn't leaving until she done grieving. And I don't think you ever get done grieving a parent. Just like a parent never ever gets done grieving a child, right? You just it gets easier, right? You learn to cope, but I don't think you ever get over that. So for you to say that you ain't leaving until you get over your grief, that's a very open-ended statement. And again, are you paying him rent? Are you paying the electric bill? Are you paying the power bill? I mean, well, I just said that. The water bill. Are you... Anyway, that's the update, y'all. I told y'all I just got the update. I got the update. Oh, happy birthday to Brittany Griner. Today is her birthday. Unfortunately, I've heard no new information about anything getting her out. A Russian spokesperson said earlier this week that releasing her from jail is not a priority. And I can understand that. Russia is in a whole war right now that they are losing. So, yeah, Brittany Griner is just not at the top of Russia's list of concerns. But happy birthday to her in spirit, and I hope that she is keeping her spirits up and doing well. Why you doing your face like that, Really B? You not understanding the sister's grief. I do. I understand the sister's grief. I just don't understand what her living in that house and not paying no rent has to do with this sister's grief. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, they losing, child. And I don't know Jalen Rose either. You said Jalen seems like a sensible guy. He may be a nasty person, but even a nasty person, he has a right to get rent, even if he's not a nice guy. He has a right to be able to pay his bills. And like we were saying yesterday, he's literally going through a divorce. He may have to sell that house. This may not be a choice. If that is part of the marital assets, if he bought that house while he was married and it's part, even if he had a prenup, there may be legal reasons why he's selling that house. It may not be just to spite you, right? He's going through a divorce. This may be what he has to do. I lost my grandmother who raised me at an age we still had to move out. I get grieving, but you got to keep moving. Yeah, honestly, again, I'm not lessening anybody's grief because everybody grieves differently. But that doesn't make it okay for you to decide you're just not going to leave if that man asks you to get out his house, brother or no brother. If he asks you to leave, you got to leave. You don't get to tell somebody, I will leave when I get done grieving. Like, that's not can I get a timeline on that? Like 30, 60, 90 days? She been living in for almost 2 years. What's up, Janae? Literally, like I can see it. She said, our mom just passed away a couple of months ago. I'm still processing. 20 months? That is almost 2 years. Girl. I'll change my tone. Jalen doesn't owe her anything. Yeah, he doesn't owe her. And again, what you see, I think a lot of times people get confused what people think you should do versus what you have to do. You should, and when we think about family, but you don't have to. And again, we don't know their history. We don't know if the sister be pulling junkie stunts. We don't know. And from my understanding, she moved in there. Well, she said that in her statement. She moved in there 4 years ago. So you was living there for 2 years before your mama passed away. She could have been nice to him, and maybe he could have set her up with a cute townhome. Supposed to be getting 3 days off work and got to get back to it. She could have at least been paying him. Yeah, and that's all I'm saying. Again, from what we know, he's saying that she's a squatter and she ain't paying nothing. Now, she never disputed that. All she just kept saying was that I'm not a squatter. But she never disputed. Like, I've seen 2 TikTok videos, and I never heard in either one of them videos her say, I do pay you. If she had said, I do pay you, I probably would have a different opinion and be like, well, if she's been paying him, they need to work something out. You know what I'm saying? But when he said you a squatter and you not paying nothing, she never disputed that. She never defended herself and said, yes, I did. Yes, I do. She never did that. So for me, I'ma just have to feel like she ain't paying no bills. And I just feel like ain't no free rides. You a grown ass woman. You older than him. You're not like fresh out of school trying to get yourself together and get on your feet. You a grown ass woman. Anyway, it's just deep, y'all. It's layers to that. Okay. All right. My last update story. This is coming from Cesar Emmanuel. You guys may or may not remember Cesar Emmanuel was on Black Ink Crew reality show Down to the VH1. The tapes of him, the video surface of him beating up, abusing a dog two dogs actually, a few months ago. My mom died in 2020 and I'm still grieving. Evict her. Is he the legal owner? If it belongs to the estate, it's going to take a minute. Yeah. I think he bought the house for his mother, but his name is on the deed. So I think that's why he can do that. But again, that part I'm not 100% clear on. Right. She never acknowledged she paid a dime or whether or not she tried to work something out, which is what I believe. She is paying him no attention. Right, Bobo. She paying him all right. No damn mind, child. So Cesar Emmanuel did an interview with Charmaine Bay, she was on Black Ink Chicago. She's now a DJ. She just moved to LA, so I don't know if she got a promotion if she's in LA now or she's just remote. So her and her family moved to LA, but neither here nor there. No telling how many times Jalen has bailed out his sister. Maybe, yeah. Now, in the interview, he made. Only reason why I'm bringing this up is because in the interview, he actually made a one small valid point, one minute, but I do want to bring it up because I think it's a point here. Hold on, I'm gonna let y'all hear what he had to say, and then I'm gonna tell y'all why I thought that there was this much of a point. This much of a valid point. Y'all know I can't never find it when I'm looking for it. Okay, give me a second, y'all. I hate this. I know I'm on the right website because I wrote down the website. That's why I know I'm on the right website. But let me. And Mama Joyce, while I'm thinking about him, Candy, girl, I like you, Candy, but you really need to get your mama under control. Once again, Mama Joyce, dogging Todd out. That she was at BravoCon, dogging Todd out. You really need to get your mama. Like, it's not cute. It's not cute anymore. Y'all been married long enough that your mama need to stop talking. She talking about some Candy need to divorce Todd and find her a real man or a good man or something like that. It's not funny anymore. It's not cute. I never really thought it was funny, but it damn sure ain't funny anymore. Cute. Your daughter has built an empire with this man. Your daughter has children with this man. Like, y'all, you really need to stop. And Candy, it's the same thing I tell Tisha. You can respectfully put your mama in her place. I know that's your mama, but you can respectfully put your mama in her place. But anyway, let me let y'all hear what Cesar has to say.
I ain't reach out to no one. You know why? Because I felt like this, right? No one even talked to me and found that they seen a video and they didn't even talk to me. I could have sat there and lied and said that wasn't even me because that video was wild. I could have done wild by manned up like, yo, listen, this is what happened. But nobody in that whole company came and asked me nothing. And that's what was so big to me, because when I was going through my shit with my daughter, I went through a whole investigation. I had to give up videos, I had to give up this and that. But when it came to this dog situation, it wasn't like, yo, it could have been a rabid dog, I was defending myself. It could have been anything, but no one even gave me a chance to say anything. And it was so crazy. It was like, yeah, we cutting ties. It's like, wait, so the situation with my daughter wasn't important to cut ties with me as much as his dog?
And why do you think that is?
So what he's talking about is VH1 and how VH1 treated him. So for those of you who don't watch Black Ink Crew and all of that, there was a situation the season before this between Cesar and his daughter. He has a daughter who, she's over 18 now, but at the time, I think she was like 16, 17. And the mom sent the daughter to go live with Cesar because the mom was having problems out of her. She was smelling herself a little bit, whatever. Cesar was living in Atlanta. So the daughter moved in with Cesar. Allegedly, a situation happened where allegedly Cesar beat the child. She got disrespectful to his fiance, and allegedly he whooped her, with I think the daughter said with a belt, he whooped her. I don't know, now what he's saying though is when that happened, VH1 gave him the opportunity to defend himself. He got the opportunity to provide paperwork, to provide statements. It was part of his storyline on the show. He said, but when this situation happened with the dog, nothing. He said they never even called him to get his side of the story. They just immediately just fired him, cut ties. Now, Cesar was the star of the show. The whole show was centered around him and his tattoo shops. So I'm gonna say this. I see it from both sides, and I'm gonna tell you why. I think he has a valid point to say, listen, in this country, we care more about dogs than we do people. And in his case, a black woman, or a young woman, because his daughter was, at the time, his daughter wasn't over 18. So we care more about dogs than we care about black girls, right? But the flip side of that argument is maybe VH1 felt like, okay, when you went through that situation with your daughter, we rocked with you, we tried to help you out, we gave you an opportunity, but you turned around and you got a whole nother situation now that deals with abuse. Yes, you were cleared of the situation with your daughter. CPS did an investigation and you were ultimately cleared. But we literally have videotape of you literally whooping the you know what out of these dogs. I see both sides of the argument, right? But ultimately, it was you, bruh. And I still ain't looked at the whole video because it's just, the daughter said he put hands and feet on her. I don't think it was just a regular whooping. Oh yeah, it was the accusations were bad. And I stopped watching Black Ink, so I don't know what his explanation was. I mean, of course he said she was lying. But he was cleared in the investigation, according to him. Let me say that, according to him. I know he didn't go to jail for it, so according to him. But of course, this has cost him money, and things like that. I mean, it cost him the show. But I think this is the last season of Black Ink anyway. I know Black Ink Chicago ended. This was their last season. And they needed to. Both of those shows need to be over. That's why I stopped watching them. That's why I stopped reviewing them, because I just could not. Cesar was already on thin ice. That's what I think, Creative Diva. I feel like they gave you, it was kind of like being on a improvement plan at work, right? They gave you the first one and gave you the opportunity, I'm with you, B-Lo. I'm with you. But I just put that up because, like I said, I felt like it was, I feel like it was both sides, two sides to that story, child. Two sides to that story. All right. So yeah, it definitely ran its course. Like I said, it needed to end. Like it definitely needed to end. Okay. I agree, Wendy. I agree with that too. That his behavior has been bad for years. It's definitely been bad for years. I agree. All right, so it's 113 people in this room. Please hit the like button if you have not already done so. We are getting ready to move into our segment of shit we did not ask for. Now, this might be one that y'all might have asked for. I don't know. Y'all might tell me, nah, ReallyB, we asked for this. So I'm going to give it to y'all. Now, for the people who are new here, the way this works is I'm going to tell you what it is, and you're going to put a 1 in the chat if it's something you want. You're going to put a 2 in the chat if it's something you don't want. You're going to put a 3 in the chat if it's a hell no, okay? Members, y'all know y'all have y'all emojis that say yes, no, and hell no, okay? So let me tell y'all what it is. And I think this one might get mixed reviews. I think some of y'all might say yes. I think some of y'all might say yes to this, okay? I just saw it. Hold on, I think I took a screenshot. Hold on. I think I took a screenshot. Yep, I did. Okay. Y'all ready for this? College Hill Season 2. Let me tell y'all who's going to be on there. Jocelyn Hernandez. Ray J. He didn't graduate. He ain't finished Season 1. Ray J. Tiffany New York Pollard. Boy, if she ain't the queen of reality TV, I don't know who is. Amani Shumpert. Amber Rose. Orion Bronner, who I have no idea who that is. Oh, that's Amari's brother. Is that Omarion's brother, Orion? That's Omarion's brother. Okay. Parker McKenna. That's the little girl from My Wife and Kids. Parker McKenna. Posey. K1, Blame It on Quay Rogers. That is who is going to be on Season 2 of College Hill Celebrity Edition. Now, Did we ask for a season 2? You might watch Tiffany. Yep, you rather do that than Big Brother. Sounds like high school education. Yes, he's lucky. Oh, he only lost his job. I don't want to see Jocelyn. 1.5 didn't ask for, but I'll tune in. 1.5. Oh, we got we got a couple of 1.5s. Okay. Why is Parker going on there? She's better than that. Well, clearly not. Why is Jocelyn there? That alone makes it a 75. No, ma'am. Not here for it. A solid 3. Bring back season 1. Brandon says 3. China 2. That's Omarion's brother. He has a teenage daughter with Janae Ayako. I thought they were cousins. I thought Omarion and Jenny, I can never say her name. I thought they were cousins. They got a baby. I can't keep up. Nope. Yeah, Jocelyn, she never made it to college. I need her to go back to high school Hill. Child, I probably ain't gonna review that thing. Y'all, they wanted me to review season 1, and I just never got into it. I just couldn't bring myself around to it. But I heard it was actually pretty decent. I watched some of the clips online. You better have an ESL. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't. Jocelyn and Tiffany gonna fight. I'm betting y'all right now. I ain't betting y'all because there's 117 people in the room. I ain't betting y'all no money because I ain't got that kind of money from wrong. But Jocelyn and Tiffany gonna fight. And when I say fight, I don't mean that. I don't know if they're gonna actually allow them to physically fight, but they're gonna fight. They ain't gonna get along. 2.5. I'm here for Tiffany and Amani. Tiffany gonna get beat up by Tiana because Tiffany gonna flirt with Amani and Tiana gonna show up. She not here for that. She don't play them kind of games. First of all, Slim Thug is sexy, and I liked what I saw on the season. I like the conversations between him and Big Frida. Like, I love me some Big Frida, but I like the conversation between him and Big Frida. Some of them need to show up with their IEP. You better say it again for the people in the back. And my money is on New York. Ooh, I don't know about that. Jocelyn needs to enroll in elementary school who skipped to college. Yeah, I love me some Big Frida. I used to like her show. I don't like her husband, but that ain't my business. Clearly, they still together. So what the hell do I know, child? They still together, honey. They still together. Because Jocelyn needs help, child. Hey, Jazzy Portress. Well, I appreciate it, love. I appreciate you. Yes. I'm coming by to hit the button. Yes. All right, let's get into a couple of news stories. A lot of that was old stuff. We're bringing it up. Okay. Jay-Z is suing Bacardi. Now, let me tell y'all why. Y'all know y'all like, what? Jay-Z? Why is Jay-Z suing Bacardi? So let's go on over here. And I'm going to read y'all the story. Ooh, what's this? Oh, child. Jadakiss got a new coffee brand, child. Yeah. Well, I guess technically I got another update. Kanye getting sued, but we'll get to that, child. We'll get to that. That'll be my last story. Jay-Z, this is coming from the Jasmine brand. Jay-Z wants to find out how much money his famous cognac is making, and he intends to do it legally. Jay-Z's top shelf cognac brand and Bacardi are partners, according to reports. He has filed a lawsuit against Douce's partners at Bacardi to find out how much money the cognac line is making. In the documents obtained, SC Liquor, the 52-year-old's company, is requesting total financial clarity from Bacardi to retrieve the information. Bacardi has had co-ownership of Douce since 2011. The entrepreneur who drank the liquor from one of his Grammys for promotion is known for shouting out the brand throughout his music. The lawsuit signifies something about the partnership isn't working at the moment. A sentence from the document read, SC Liquor needs to monitor the conduct of Bacardi's business practices to protect its rights as a partner. Hey, Mo Media. How you doing, love? So apparently, I feel like what's happening is whatever check that Jay-Z has gotten for his percentage of ownership of Duce is not sufficient, and he feel like they holding out on him, and he wants to probably, I guess, get some sort of forensic accounting done to verify that what his check is what his check should be. I'm 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 thinking what probably happened, and I don't know, y'all. This is me. This is all me pontificating. Okay. I feel like for maybe the last 5 years, his check, I'm just throwing numbers out, y'all. I'm just making this up. Let's say for the last 5 years, let's say they'd been in a partnership for the last 5 years, his checks were $1 million a year. I'm just making up something, y'all. I'm just throwing this out there. Work with me. Let's say the last couple of checks have not been what they normally are, and he's starting to feel like, wait a minute. I believe that people are still buying Duce, but why is my check not equaling what I think people are buying? And that's a good question, Diva. I think they're getting access to reports. It sounds like they don't trust the reports they're getting. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like that they don't trust what they're getting. Thank you, Mo Media. Thank you, boo. You talk. Truth is, I'm tired. I know that's right, Mo. Options off for you. Yes, honey. Yeah, Diva. It sounds like they're getting reports, but they're not trusting the reports that they get. Now, I don't know that to be a fact. That's what it sounds like to me. There's been a shortage of cognac in my area. For real? Remember we were talking about that a little while ago, of it being a shortage of brown liquor. Child, they say there's a butter shortage, and I'm trying to understand how the fuck. I didn't mean to say that word. How the hell we got a butter shortage? Do we have a shortage of cows? Like, I'm not understanding. Are the cows all disappearing like the crabs? Because you know that now they said that the crabs is disappearing. Where are the cows? Why do we have a butter shortage? As long as we have cows, we should be able to make butter, right? I understand. Ronnie Wrong related. It might be the Ronnie Wrong related. Well, whatever it is, Jay-Z said, I don't believe you, and I need to see these books. Right. How's the butter shortage, but we got plenty of beef? Y'all gotta make this stuff make sense. Now I just feel like y'all making shit up just so y'all can jack these prices up. Right before the holidays, all of a sudden now we got a butter shortage. You know, good and damn well people about to start making all kinds of pies and cakes and sweet stuff going into the holidays, and you know you need butter. You can't make none of that shit without butter. Now all of a sudden we got a butter shortage. Stop playing with me. Probably a labor shortage. No, now that, okay, workers not working and supply chain issue. Okay, all right then. All right, well, I'm gonna give y'all that it's the workers. I'm gonna give y'all that because we know, child, we got a teacher shortage, a doctor shortage, so I'm gonna give y'all that. But I was like, a butter shortage. Okay, y'all. All right, y'all. That's why I love talking to y'all, because y'all always be bringing y'all be making that shit make sense. Y'all be making it make sense, okay? Oh Lord. Okay. Oh, let me turn.
100%.
Oh, let me turn the volume off, child. All right. Hold on. My next story. I'm scrolling. Here it is right here. Now, I had divorced Ice Cube about a year or so ago, and I really had not spoke too much on him, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about this, okay? I'm going to go ahead and talk about this. Ice Cube claims that the NBA is trying to destroy his black-owned Big Three sports league. Now, I find it very interesting that now all of a sudden you worried about the NBA destroying your Big Three sports league, but you was willing to do business with Trump, who absolutely probably would have wanted your black-owned business out of business. But okay, whatever. I'm just going to read this article. It's coming from the Jasmine brand. Ice Cube is head of the first black-owned operated sports league, and everyone seemingly isn't too happy for him. Ice Cube's Big Three League was officially recognized as the first black-owned sports league by the U.S. Black Chambers and by Black. In a statement, the 53-year-old said, "Myself and the entire league are honored to be officially certified by the U.S. Black Chambers. From day one, the league has been dedicated to providing opportunities for Black players, fans, investors, and partners. And we are proud to be a part of a nationwide network of Black business owners. Supporting Black enterprise is a lifelong passion of mine, and the Big Three will continue to build upon its success and lift up other Black entrepreneurs." Since then, Ice Cube claimed that the NBA and ESPN have been working to tarnish his brand. He took to Twitter to share a video from Steven Jackson, an NBA veteran, supporting his brand, and wrote, "Appreciate you, Stack. We definitely need everybody's support. The NBA and ESPN are doing everything in their power to ignore or destroy the league." Cube has alleged that the NBA has had animosity toward him since he launched his Big Three. In an interview over the summer, Cube spoke about the relationship between himself and the NBA. He says, "The NBA hasn't been the nicest to the Big Three. Of course, publicity, they say all the right words, but we know privately there's things done behind the scenes with sponsors, broadcasters, so forth and so on. It did not tarnish the fandom. Oh, it did tarnish the fandom a bit. As previously reported, the league soured a little bit. I love the league and I still respect the league, but they should do more with the Big Three." Let me say this. And I'm gonna need y'all to stick with me on this, okay? It's 116 people in the chat. I don't know what my likes is looking like, but if my likes are not at least over 70, can we get my likes over 70, please? And thank you, okay? I don't even know if I have a mod. Do I have a mod in here? Do I have a mod in the chat? I saw Diva Law earlier. And Abby was in here earlier, but I don't know if I have a mod in the chat. Okay. So, oh damn, Danny mod. Child, Danny in the chat. Danny is a mod. Okay, baby. So I had a couple of things to say about this. First and foremost, absolutely what Danny just said. Sir, do you not realize that you are in competition with the league? Like your league is in competition with the NBA. You're nowhere close to the NBA level, but you literally could potentially, if you do get successful enough, you literally potentially could be pulling people away from the NBA. So I don't know what you expect from them. I don't know why you expect them to be nice to you. Number two, what they supposed to do? Like, what is the NBA supposed to do? I'm not. Like, I respect what you're doing. You've given an opportunity for players. You've given a different venue. It's excitement. I know people who've gone to the games when they come to our area. I've seen games on TV. They even had 3-on-3 at the last Summer Olympics. It's an Olympic sport. So you're absolutely in a good wheelhouse because it's an Olympic sport. I know he wasn't pro-Trump. But my problem with him was he made it seem like Trump was going to do something for him that Biden wasn't going to do. And anyway, I know that. He wasn't a Trump supporter. But for somebody like Ice Cube, who used to roll with Farrakhan, his whole thing was... Anyway, moving on. But I actually got more info on that too, and that's not as black. Let me say this. This way I need y'all to work with me, and I'm being dead serious right now. I got this from a reliable source. I'm gonna just leave it at that. When all that went down, I had a conversation with a friend of mine. It's a reliable source. That was coming from a place of the Big Three League was in trouble. His partner in the Big Three League had ties to Russia, and we know that Russia connects to Trump. Because of the Panorama, the Big Three League was in debt a lot. He had to cancel a lot of contracts. He had to give a lot of money back. He was in trouble. And I think that had more to do with him being in trouble with that Big Three League financially than it did with this contract with America shit that he was talking. Now that's just what I'm telling you, what I know. I'm telling you, and I got, like I said, I got that from a very reliable source that he was in trouble. And financially, because, you know, all of those contracts with arenas, players, venues, vendors, like all of that. I mean, just like everybody else. Now, he probably got some PPP loans somewhere in there and it helped him out, but he was in trouble. He was in trouble. And I got that from a very reliable source. So I'm going to move on. I'm going to leave that there. Y'all do with that what you want. I'm going to move on. But I'm just saying, listen, I am happy for him. I wish the league success. Like I said, I enjoy the games and all of that. But again, no, the league does not owe you anything. And I'm not sure what you expected from your competitor. You are in competition with the NBA. I'm not understanding what you thought they were going to do for you. Talking with Kamala in a ready would have been futile, considering she made her point abundantly clear that she is not for reparations for Black Americans. This wasn't even reparations. $200 million don't even cover the tip we deserve. Child. I'm pissed off. I didn't hop on the PPP loan trade. Could have gotten away with scamming child. A whole lot of people got away with it, honey. Whole lot of people got away with it. I ain't gonna go down that road, but a whole lot of people got away with the scammity scam, honey. The scammity scam. Child. But anyway, I mean, listen, he my ex-husband and all, but child. And I still wish the best for the league, but I just don't understand what, I don't know. And let's be clear, when he was promoting, that's the other thing that I got to bring up here too. When he was promoting his Big Three league, he threw a lot of shade at the NBA. He threw a lot of shade at the NBA, y'all. I don't know if y'all real. Danny, you my witness. Danny, I know Danny know. I know it might be some other sports people in here that know. He threw shade at the NBA. So again, you can't kick somebody and then, you know, asking to borrow some money. The NBA wouldn't endorse other sports entertainment company. Maybe he should have reached out to them instead of Trump. Well, always coming off as a useful idiot. I want him to do better with his business dealings. Child. See Golden, boy. See Golden on one today, honey. See Golden ain't playing with these people today. He doesn't have the credit worthiness for his fledgling league to ride out the Rona like the NBA. A direct competitor would not go above and beyond as someone who didn't want to partner. Right. Because let's be clear, for the first season of the Big Three league, 90% of your players were ex-NBA players. Like 90% of your players were marquee players from the NBA. He had some names in there now. I don't know who's there now because I haven't been following it. Like I'm not like diligently following it, but you're right, Seagull. The $200 million definitely ain't enough, and that plan Antonio Moore and Yvette Carnell had was horrible too, but I do at least give them credit for bringing up the discussion. Yeah. But anyway, child, I just had to throw that up there because I saw it and I said, well, I guess I'll talk about my ex-husband, honey. Now let's talk about the artist formerly known as Kanye West, child. I think the WNBA would have endorsed some pro-Black attachment league or something, but he literally trying to steal viewers. Yeah, I mean, again, like I said, he literally threw. I'm not gonna say that I don't know what's going on behind closed doors, but I know publicly he talked a lot of trash about the NBA when he was endorsing this league. He really did, not directly, but he threw shade. He talked about respecting the players and highlighting the Black players, and you know, he did a lot of. He threw some shade. Anyway. Ye is being sued. He was adamant about not partnering with the with the NBA and separating from them as a better, true elite. Right. Exactly, Danny. So, and I remember that. I don't remember all the details, but I knew that. So now you want their help though. Now you feel like they should have done more or they should do more. Now you want something from them. Boy, bye. Anyway. All right. So, the family of George Floyd, first of all, Revolt TV and YouTube have taken down the Drink Champs interview in which Kanye West said some very vile things about George Floyd, among other things, child. So the family of George Floyd is suing him now. Now, I did a quick drop on it. I'm not going to read this whole statement. I'm just going to tell y'all. I'm going to give y'all. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I just got an email about some money. Hold on. Give me a quick second. Just got an email about some money. I got to find out what this is. Hey. Ooh, that makes me feel a little bit better, honey. That makes me feel a little bit better. Woo, yes, money was calling. Hallelujah. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Yes. Woo. That made me feel a little bit better about that plane ticket I just had to buy the other day. Because, baby, that thing was hurting my feelings. Okay. Child, I forgot what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, here's the statement. Again, I'm not reading this whole statement. No, I'm not getting ready to go. I ain't about to go on another trip, but it just made me feel. It just made me feel a little bit better. I'm sorry, Hammer. Thank you. Let me clarify what I said. YouTube didn't take the video down like across YouTube. They took it off of the Revolt YouTube channel, I believe. So thank you. Let me clarify that. You are absolutely correct. You can still find it other places, people who have reposted it and screenshotted it and all of that. But it has been taken down off of the official Revolt YouTube channel and the Revolt website. Thank you. So I can clarify what I said, because you're right. You're absolutely correct. So let me just read this to you guys. For immediate release, George Floyd's daughter, represented jointly by the Witherspoon Law Group and Dixon attorneys at law, in a forthcoming lawsuit against Kanye West seeking $250 million. I'm just going to tell y'all what they suing him for, because I ain't going to read y'all this whole daggone statement, child. We just need to see what they suing him for. Okay. Attorneys for the family issued a cease and desist letter to Kanye, and in parentheses, they wrote, yay, for his comments about the man whose 2020 death at the hands of Minneapolis police sparked a worldwide outcry. Oh, here it is right here. West, also known as Kanye West, his business partners and associates, they're suing him for the following: harassment, misappropriation, defamation, and infliction of emotional distress, seeking $250 million in damages. Now, let me say this. No, Tracy, don't be telling my business. I ain't put no pictures up yet, but baby. Let me say this though, and I said this in my quick drop. So you've already, if you looked at my quick drop, then it's gonna be a little redundant for you. But basically, Kanye West questioned how George Floyd died. He said George Floyd was not murdered, and that other things caused his death that was self-inflicted. Right? I'm not going to get into all the details. It was sickening. A lot of those same things came up at trial, and they were debunked at trial. People have literally been convicted for the murder of George Floyd. Here's my other issue. Oh, yeah, that Japan flight going to be woo daddy. But here's my issue. You're not suing Candace Owens? Because Candace Owens did a whole documentary saying the exact same thing that Kanye West said on Drink Champs. She made a whole documentary about it. So y'all not suing her? Y'all didn't send her no cease and desist? Because I need y'all to send it to her too. I'm just saying. That's just how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. Did I already talk about Monique? Yeah, Novelty. I'm sorry, baby. We talked about her. You can go back to the very beginning. I talked about her right at the top. The very first thing I talked about was Monique. But that's my thing, child. He's the bigger fish. I get that. But and I'm not saying, listen, I ain't saying choose one over the other. I'm saying sue both their asses. Candace got some money, but she ain't got that kind of money. But hell, it don't matter. It don't matter. Let the court tell you that she can't pay it. My question, this is a legal question, and I guess I have to reach out to my legal people. I know that you can't sue George Floyd because he's passed away. So that's why it's the daughter suing for emotional distress. I just feel like can they get her for defamation, or him for defamation, because he's literally lying about how this man died when we know there's indisputable proof that he died another way that has been proven in a court of law, and there's literally people serving jail time right now for that. Again, and when we talk about there has to be a loss, remember what Simone told us is that if what you're accusing somebody of is so egregious and so ridiculous that you don't have to always show a loss. And in this case, I feel like that this would fall under that umbrella of so egregious and so ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I just wonder. I ain't watching her documentary. I just know what the documentary is about. I didn't watch her documentary, and I didn't know she had one. Yeah, there was a whole premiere where Ray J was at the premiere with Kanye West. Don't even get me started on Ray J, child. We the black community trade in crazy Kanye for kooky Rachel Dolezal. Kanye is too far gone. Child, Rachel was down to the OnlyFans, honey. I ain't mad at her. Rachel said, y'all made me get rid of my good job down to the NAACP. I'm gonna give y'all this good, I want to be black body down to the OnlyFans, honey. That's gonna end up being really interesting. If it gets to an actual case, yeah. Like, why would anybody support Candace on? Obviously, we aren't her target audience, clearly. Make an example out of him. They suing a person who might pay. Child. Candace got some money. Her husband is rich. So she got some money, child. I mean, she ain't a billionaire, but she ain't poor by any stretch. Somebody, let me see. Let me Google Candace net worth. Let me Google Candace Owens net worth. I know this is not 100%, but we're just going to get a ballpark, okay? Candace Owens net worth. Let's see what her net worth is, Sharon. Candace Owens net worth. Oh, yeah, she ain't got no damn money. Her net worth is $1 million. Yeah, she ain't got no money, child. We're going to leave her over there, child. She got $1 million, child. And when they say your net worth is $1 million, that means you probably got a $500,000 house, child, and you got a little bit of change, child. Anyway. But that's all I got for y'all today, honey. Please, it's 138 people in the chat. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Come on through. Hit that like button, please. If it's 135 people in the chat, if we could get the likes to 100, I'd be happy. What them likes looking like? I don't like black people. Lord, I'm about to say, what, Gloria? I don't think black people should watch that documentary, Candace. Yeah, I'm not watching it. I don't want to see it. I just know what it's about. But I don't even know the name of it. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to know nothing about it. Now, you right. It's 85 likes. Come on, can we get 15 more likes, please? 15. Hit that button. Boop. It's free. It is what, y'all? Free 99. I ain't asking for y'all for no money. Just go and hit that button, please. I sue Kanye too. Way more money and less of a chance to claim they're acting as a media personality and Alex Jones try. Child, they got Alex Jones for $1 billion, honey. Yeah, he bought Paula off of her husband. Mm-hmm. Right, I had to read it again. Gloria, baby, I had to read it again. I'm so sorry. I had to catch myself. Was like, whoop, wait a minute, what she say? So I'm sorry, baby. I don't want nobody to come for you. You want to meet me at BravoCon or really not really con? Listen, Mo Media, my plan. I want to go to BravoCon next year, and I want to do the VIP experience. This year, the VIP experience I think was starting at like $1,400 for the ticket. That don't include the hotel. That don't include, all of that. Now, yesterday, I know Mims, Make It Make Sense is trying to go next year. Scotty said he wanted to go. Sakina said she wanted to go. Somebody else last night that was on the Whether You Like It or Not panel said they wanted to go. And I said, well, shoot, if all of us go, we can just get an Airbnb up in New York for the weekend. Do I think conservatorship would apply to Kanye? I think there could be a case for it. Again, I'm no lawyer, so I would have to look at what the statute is in the state where he claims residency. But I think it's a case for it. I do think there's a case for conservatorship. The question is who, right? Because he has a sister. Then he has family. He does have family. But the question is who would do it. But I think a case. I mean, honestly, I think a case could be made. They said that he's spending money like crazy. Everybody, his trainer has quit. His Jason Lee has cut ties. Allegedly. Something else I read today. So I definitely feel like a case could be made. Kim better go file. His father is still living. Oh, his father. Somebody need to go get him. I'm not even being funny. Really, B, you want to talk about Mama Joyce disrespect? We already, Sharice, we hit that already. I ain't spent a lot of time on it, but I just said Candy need to get her mama because at this point it's just not funny anymore. Like the disrespect it's not funny. Like they've been married, they built businesses together, they have children together. It's just not funny. The kids are getting older. They can see this stuff. It's not cute. Whitney did get out of rehab. She said she's doing good. We just gonna keep her prayed up. She is on the sick and shut-in list. Abby got her on. She's on the permanent sick and shut-in list. So send Brittany's daddy. Oh Lord, no shit. No, it's okay, Sharice, baby. It's okay, baby. You one of my regulars, girl. I don't mind. But BravoCon is definitely on the agenda. Like I said, I might have to do a GoFundMe for the BravoCon because, baby, by the time you pay for transportation, a hotel room for the weekend, food, and them tickets and outfits, because I gotta have the outfits, baby, it's gonna be a bill. It's gonna be a bill. But I do want to go. I absolutely want to go. But if I go, like I said, I want the VIP. I want access because we trying to get to 10,000 subscribers, but baby, Kempire and Up and Adam and all these people that got, 100, 200, 300,000 subscribers, they get the VIP stuff. I got to pay for it. Okay. I got to pay for it, but it's all good. But this time next year, we're going to be in the double digits. We're going to be in the double digits. I'm claiming it. And we're going to be on our way to BravoCon. We're going to make it happen. But I do want to go. Like, that's real talk. I do want to go. And like I said, I may have to put up a GoFundMe. Woo, I have to put up a GoFundMe. Woo, baby. Anyway, y'all, what my likes looking like? What my moderators? Hold on, let me look. Let me check it out. What my likes looking like? Oh, y'all can go over to El Teddy when we get off of here. El Teddy just went live to talk about he just went live to talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac. Let me see what my likes is looking like. To talk about I got 96 likes according to this. Can I get 4 more likes? I'm going to see Janet and Riri. Yes, I saw Janet is going on tour, baby. I'm getting those tickets. Y'all know I had tickets for Janet right before the Roni Ron, and she had to cancel that tour. I was so mad. I had good seats too. I had good seats, y'all. I was so mad. Child, but I definitely want to go see Janet. I don't know about the Riri. Y'all know I like Riri. Y'all know that's my girl. I don't know if I really want to sit through a Riri. I don't know. I'm gonna have to play that one by ear. But Janet is gonna get my money. Janet is absolutely gonna get my money. As soon as she announced them tour dates, she's gonna get my money. Yeah, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here. You might start selling feed pics. Listen, now I told y'all I'm gonna set my OnlyFans up and sell my feet pic. And you know, we might be doing the whole thing. We might be VIP everything, okay? VIP everything. Thank you, Tracy. You know what? Hold on. Let me do something real quick. Before we get out of here. Let me do this real quick. That ain't what I want to do. Hold on. I'm gonna have to do it from my phone. Hold on. Tracy, I'm gonna make you a moderator. Is that okay? If it's not okay, you hit me up on Instagram and tell me it's not okay. But I want to make you a moderator, okay, boo? You know, Tracy, my producer. Tracy be sending me stories, y'all. Tracy be on it. I be at work. I be like, damn, what happened now? Oh, what happened now? Oh, child, Tracy be on it. You hear me? I better start selling some fish. Then I'm gonna start selling these toes. Honey. Anyway, y'all, let me get out of here. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank y'all so much. Peace.